Right, and we're going to immediately start the YouTube recording again for CLG FC episode 63. So 63 on the YouTube. We are still in day 56 here on Twitch. Um, I need to actually replay that 1 second. So you're gonna. There we go. We're just priming that, hopefully for our next game. So back to the music. We are ticking along. We got 12 days till the next game, so it is going to be a little bit of processing here until the next game. But the next game is the big one. Level on points, and it's Badger Casuals. Just 2 goals in the goal difference separate us. And now we're going to go head to head. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a real tough game. This is the game that just is circled on the calendar, right? Ever since you've seen Badger do the run or start making the run where they've won 4 in a row, they were blowing teams out. This has been circled on the calendar, and so this is it. It is CLG, FC, and Badger Casuals. So all right. That's fair. Danny Goodwin, fair enough. Oh, you're the head coach of Sunderland. I wouldn't say you to Sunderland anyway. Fuck Sunderland. Uh, we're gonna keep him on as a penalty taker. We're gonna stop Ryan's individual training. We're not gonna offer Jamie a contract. Uh, over the last 6 months, Spaps has improved to the extent that he should be seen as a Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 3 level right winger. Let's see. Okay, fair enough. We are going to keep on moving on. So, let's see here. Well, it's time again. Leagues in focus, right? We haven't done it for this episode. We did it earlier in the stream, but not for this episode on Twitch or on YouTube, I should say. So let's do it. Let's start with MLS. It is playoff season, right? Atlanta and Cincinnati are playing the play-in game in the East. The winner will play Montreal. New England's got DC. NYCFC has Columbus Crew. Inter Miami will play Chicago. In the Western Conference, Colorado plays Minnesota in the play-in. The winner plays the LA Galaxy. The Portland Timbers will play the Vancouver Whitecaps. Sporting Kansas City will play Austin FC. LAFC will play Real Salt Lake. That is the MLS. Now let's continue on with the Premier League. Premier League, it's now Man City top again by a point. Villa's dropped their second decision in a row. They've lost to Arsenal and to Forest, unfortunately. Chelsea are now second on goal difference by a point over Aston Villa. And then it's Newcastle fourth, Arsenal fifth, Forest are sixth, Man United seventh, Liverpool now up to eighth. My beloved Spurs are now 13th. My beloved West Ham are now 14th. And Bournemouth are 2 points clear of the drop in 16th. Brighton are ahead of the drop on goals scored, literally by 4 goals scored, in 17th place over Norwich. In 18th, Brentford, by the way, in 19th, who are level on points as well. Southampton are 0-8. They've scored 3 goals in their opening 8 games. Brighton are safe, and they haven't won a game yet either. But the 4 draws is enough to keep them safe. But Southampton are 0-8 with 3 goals scored and 14 conceded. That is not good for Southampton right now. They are also 4 points. They're still 4 points adrift from safety. Sky Bet Championship. It's now Sheffield United that lead the way, level on points with Portsmouth in the other promotion spot. They're 2 points ahead of Coventry City. Crystal Palace, QPR, and Burnley also make up the playoff places, but Burnley are only in by a goal in the goal difference ahead of Blackburn Rovers and Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are both, are all three of which are a point ahead of Millwall, Birmingham City, and Luton Town. At the bottom, it is Lincoln City, who are 2 points safe over Swansea City. Preston North End with a win, their first win of the season. They lift off the bottom of the table now into 23rd. They're still 4 points adrift. Oxford United 6 adrift at the bottom now in 24th. Sky Bet League One, Burton Albion now lead the way after Plymouth Argyle lost and drew in their last 2 games. They are ahead of Salford City, who are in second, the other promotion spot, by a point. Stockport County, who are level on points with Salford, are in the playoffs, along with Plymouth Argyle, Reading, and Cardiff City. Stoke City, Barnsley are 2 points out of the playoffs, looking in. At the bottom, it is Chesterfield, who have lifted themselves out of the drop by a point. Crew Alexandra are out of the drop by 2 goals on the goal difference, ahead of Leyton Orient in 21st. Tranmere Rovers are a point adrift from safety in 22nd. Notts County 2 points adrift from safety after losing 5 consecutive games. They're down in 23rd, and then Cambridge United are 3 points from safety after losing 4 consecutive games. They are at the bottom in 24th. Carlisle United lead the way again at the top of Sky Bet League 2. A point over Grimsby Town, who lead Peterborough United in third by a point. Peterborough United, who are 2 points ahead of the playoff places, occupied by Bristol Rovers, Walsall, Barrow, and now the Dons of Wimbledon, who are all one, or I should say, who themselves are a point ahead of Exeter City, Forest Green Rovers, and Bradford City, the first two of which have fallen out of the playoffs. They are all a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, it's Rochdale a point above the relegation spot. Stevenage and Sutton United are only above relegation on goal difference. Mansfield Town's second win of the season lifts them off the. I'm sorry, third win of the season and second in our last 5 lifts them off the bottom of the table into 23rd place. They are now level on points, but still in the drop by a goal in the goal difference. Accrington Stanley, with 4 straight losses, are to a point adrift of safety. Vanarama National, it's still AFC filed leading the way. They are now 4 points clear of the playoff places, which are occupied by Doncaster Rovers, Torquay United, Southend United, Maidenhead United, York City, and Eastleigh, the last of which is level on points with Scunthorpe United, who are on the outside by 5 goals in the goal difference. And look at this, the early candidate for relegation, the early club that was occupying a relegation spot, Whitton Albion, have absolutely launched themselves up the table from relegation to ninth. They are 2 points out of the playoff places looking in, along with Bromley. At the bottom, Oldham Athletic have a win and a draw in their last 2. That lifts them out of the drop zone. They are, with Dorking Wanderers, a point above the relegation places. Boreham Wood have dropped into the drop zone in 21st. Harrogate Town is there in 22nd. They're both a point drift from safety. Aldershot Town is 2 adrift from safety, even after a win in their last 2. And Yeovil City is down at the foot of the table, 3 points from safety. The league directly above us, Alton Limb Hargreaves still at the top. A win in their last game to bounce back from their opening loss of the season means they are still leading the league by a point after Fenniscow's and Pleasanton reserves dropped their second decision in 3. That actually launched them. Literally, one loss took Fenniscow's and Pleasanton reserves from second place down to 6. Mill Hill reserves are now in the other promotion spot by 3 goals scored, actually. And Lord Raglan are on the outside level on points with them, along with Rolls, who are in fourth place. Richmond Rovers, a point outside the playoff places, or out of the promotion places, in fifth. At the bottom, Croft Reserves have lost their fifth consecutive game. They won the opener, and then they lost the next five, but it's still enough to keep them above the drop zone. They are 2 points clear after Langho Reserves only picked up one draw in their opening 6 games, as with Mill Hill St. Peter, both of which are 2 points from safety. That is leagues in focus. Let's continue on. Oh my God. Where's he at? He's at Sunderland. Leading level 6 player Gary Hallam, 25-year-old. Okay. 26-year-old at Wantage Town. And then here's our recruitment focus. Still, they didn't find anybody. I mean, fucking joke. Anyway, 11 days to go until the fixture. We'll get to it. We'll run it, and then we'll get out of here. That's the idea, at least. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, all with more Football Manager. We've got a lot more scheduled when we're off during the Olympics as well. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it, certainly. I'm really looking forward to it. So, oh, nice. Oh. Twitter remains undefeated, by the way. I'm just saying. Twitter remains completely undefeated. I just saw somebody call, what was it? Alex Burrows? Because he got a haircut? You know, the quarterback? No, Joe Burrow, sorry. He got a buzz cut, and somebody said he looks like Macaulay Culkin grown up. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Fuck you now. Fuck you now. Oh God. Twitter is unbeaten. Really. We're gonna get rid of these guys. Keep moving on. 10 days to go. We got Witten under 18s, Witten Albion under 18s. Oh man, I wonder how the under 18s doing. Because the main squad's doing great. They've been promoted 3 times in 3 seasons, so they're doing phenomenal, really. Uh, as we are as well. I mean, we've been promoted 3 times in 3 seasons as well. Trying to make it 4. It's been a bit of a dogfight so far. We're in second, 6 games in. I think we haven't been in this position, I want to say, since season 1. Season 1, we were in this position. Season 1, we actually led quite a bit of it, and then we fell into second place in the second half of the season. And then eventually, we snatched first back and wound up winning the title in the end. So, what am I? Oh, I was in OBS. I'm clicking and I'm like, no, that's OBS. No, that's not quite. Uh, there we go. Let's keep processing along. Where is the thing? It should be here. Oh, okay. What have we done? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is episode 63. Uh, okay, nothing doing there. We're gonna keep on moving on. I was like, what am I looking at here? I'm not looking at any notifications. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering. This is what 63? Yeah. So, all right. We got another 12 games this season. Hopefully, we go up. I'd like to get the Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 2. I'm at a point where I actually would like to get out of Lancaster and Cheshire Amateur League. I know that's going to be a few seasons away, minimum. Minimum, that's going to be like 4 seasons away. But I would have really hoped that we actually got reassigned and we didn't go directly up into Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League, because I was like, look, if we get reassigned in level 17 and we're in Devon and Exeter or something else, not that we would be in Devon and Exeter, but the point is, if we were in something else, the Lancashire Amateur Football League, instead of the Lancashire and Cheshire, there is a Lancaster Amateur Football League. Like if we had moved into that division or whatever, and we got reassigned, it would take, not that we are anywhere close to relegation candidates, and I understand, but it would take that out because those leagues don't relegate. People don't understand. They call it a pyramid, but it's more like a diamond because you have obviously one league for the first 5 levels, then two, then four at level 7, then you have 8 at level 8, and then you have 16 at level 9. But then it's 17 at level 10, 20 or 22 at level 11, and then eventually you get to like level 12 and 13, which are the fattest parts. That's the widest part of the pyramid, right? Where it's maybe 40 leagues, 30 to 40 leagues. And then as you complete those league systems, so you look at the angelic combination league, right? So level 10 or level 11, I think it's level 10, might be angelic combination division 1. Actually, I think it's level 11. And then level 12 is division 2, level 13 is division 3, level 14 is division 4, but then it stops. There's no angelic combination football league division 5. It stops. So clubs in that area either go into a different league system or there's just not enough of them. So, you know, sure, the angelic combination league or the angelic league might go from levels 11 to 15, but after 15 there's nothing. So it's the pyramid isn't as wide once you get down to like level 16 or 17. There's only X number of leagues. There might only be 10 leagues. There might only be 15 leagues down there. And then you get down to levels, 17 or 18, Sounds like a quitter mentality to me. Listen, I think the main reason is I would have liked to have been reassigned because I think the clubs in a level 17 league that is the bottom of its county league or regional league, I think would be a lot easier to compete against as opposed to the Lancashire teams that are very clearly better than divisions A, B, and C. Because traditionally, in the Lancaster and Cheshire Amateur Football League, you have the Premier Division, Division One, Division Two, and Division Three. So those four divisions, the reserve sides usually go in Division A, Division B, and Division C. So now we've moved out of Divisions C, B, and A in levels 20, 19, and 18, and you're getting to play some of the clubs that have players who've been here a while. They're into a system. You know, we're climbing the ladder, not rating a diamond. Okay. If you do look at the football pyramid in England, though, you can go straight to the wiki. It's called English Football League System. So, uh, English Football League, the English Football League System, the Wikipedia. It's literally wikipedia.org/wiki/English underscore football underscore league underscore system. There is There are 8 divisions at level 8. There are 9 league. I'm sorry. There are 16 leagues at level 9, and then there are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 leagues at level 10. And then you get to level 11 and it's fucking madness. I mean, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8. There's literally 50 divisions at level 7. Or at level 11, I mean. So it is literally a diamond. And then there's even more in level 12. I did not mean to do that, Wikipedia. Please forgive me. Please, somebody. Okay, hold on. Text small. Thank you. And and there's even more divisions in level 12. But then once you get to level like 18, for example, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 19 leagues. Counter Logic under. Oh no, Counter Logic FC under 18 suffer heavy defeat against Witten under 18. So what was a heavy defeat? 5-1. Jack Reed, the only goal scorer. What the fuck happened? Bruce fucked up. Carr fucked up. We're still top. Thankfully, Leamington under 18s didn't win. So we're still 4 points clear, but that is unfortunate. We could have been 7 points clear in the under 18s league. So I'm actually surprised because FM16 has my favorite database of all time, and it is a level 23 level extender. And the Mid Sussex literally levels, I want to say 18 or 19 through 23 is literally just the Mid Sussex Football League. And they have a Premier Division and Divisions 1 through 10. And it's like you got to climb 11 divisions of the Mid Sussex Football League before you get out into any regional league. Because after you get to the Mid Sussex Football League, I think you go into the Combined Counties League. Combined Counties League is in the western half of Greater London. Uh, United Counties? No, it's not United Counties. I'm wondering what the combined counties is. Berkshire, Buckinghamshire, Hampshire, Hertfordshire, Jersey, Kent, Middlesex, Oxfordshire, Surrey, and the western half of Greater London. So would it be the Hellenic League? No, that's Gloucestershire, Oxfordshire, Herefordshire, Warwickshire, Wiltshire, and Worcestershire. Then is it the South Spartans? No, that is the Northwest Greater London, Hertfordshire, Buckinghamshire, and Bedfordshire. I wonder where they would go. I wonder where was it the Midland League? Midland League? I don't know. That's more like Cheshire. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out where would I go if I climbed out of Sussex, the Mid Sussex Football League in FM16. Is it Southern Combination? Yeah, it is. Yes. Broadly covering the counties of East Sussex, West Sussex, Surrey, and Southwest London. So it would be the Southern Combination Football League. Crazy. The pyramid is crazy. It's the greatest modern marvel. I would say that. So let's keep moving on. Lightwater. I mean, I have tried to sell Towel for like a fucking year, man. Like I don't know what else to do to offload him. He's rejected 2 contracts. He wants me to offer a contract to Broaders. Or I guess it would be Broders. Currently operating at a level 18 level. Um, he does work well within the team, but like, does he fit in socially? More secondary group. He's our 9th best defender. Even Christian Potts is leveled above it. I don't know about that, mate. Christian Potts is pretty fucking ass. This kid's 27. He's a decent player for most level 18 sides. I think we get rid of this guy. What's his contract like? We're not paying him anything. Is he transfer listed? Can I transfer list him? Can I actually? I guess I have to put him here and set. I can't even transfer list him. Can I put him on the unwanted list? Yes, please, please. Leighton Fourth is also on there, but we're actually paying the bastard 150 pounds per week. When's the contract? The contract's up this year. We're gonna wait on Broders. Let's see. You guys will wait. I don't want to move anyone up into the under 18s unless they're 19. Um, so, all right, that's fair. That meeting was basically fluff. Got me to realize I need to get rid of Christian Potts. So there was that. He's going to be a release. There's no way. There's no way we keep him around. He's going to have to find a new club. I mean, the dude's operating at level 18. They say, oh, he may improve in the future. Dude's 27. Like, I'm not saying he couldn't improve, but what I am saying is I would hope by 27 you've shown a lot more. So what we got? We got 22 and a half minutes to the ad. So, and we got 5 days, I think, 4 days now. 4 days until the match. This is such a big match. This is a fucking huge match. So, we are live again tomorrow with Football Manager. We are live. Let me bring the schedule up for you guys. We're live tomorrow with Football Manager. I'll be on a little bit. It this week has been a little bit difficult to go live right at 7 or 7:15 or 7:30 because I've been in the office and I've had to work. I've had to be in the office a little later than I would have liked. But um, Thursday and Friday should be no problem. Um, Thursday, tomorrow stream, I'm going to put some replays of the Olympics over here, so we'll be having that on. You won't see it, but I'll be commentating on it, or at least opining on it on the side screen. So there are 8 games in the Olympics tomorrow, by the way. So overall match, manager Casual dominated Cologne, and Cologne found a way to score twice. Crossing. Oh my God, fucking Christ. We're good at crossing, and then there's fucking Badger casuals. Jesus, look at the team attack. They're scoring 3.67 goals per game. uh, and they're putting 19 shots on per game. Fucking Christ. This is going to be a tough game. Defenders, they're literally intercepting. That's a lot. They don't clear the ball well. Oh my God. High XA expected assists per game, many crosses per game. Badgers up here. We're here. So we're in the right quadrants, but then Badgers just fucking incredible apparently. This is gonna be a tough game. We're gonna have 3 to go. Tyler Harrison has been hurt. What did he do? He pulled an abdominal muscle in training while lifting weights. What did he try to do? Lift him with his dick? What the fuck? No, I get it. I get it. I get it. Uh, it's a shame. That's a shame. But let's see. More scouting. Oh God, you give me B minuses, I get rid of them. I hope you understand. Uh, you give me anybody over 27 or over, I get rid of them as well. So we are not a club that wants to deal with buying older players. We want to specifically become an area where youth development is paramount, we'll say. I might ask the board this offseason to improve the youth facilities so we have a better youth intake. I think that'd be good. 3 days to go. It's such crap, man. MLS has got its all-star game going on. I'm like, oh, such crap. So pointless too. Um, but yeah, this week, all Football Manager this week, all the way through till Saturday. No stream Saturday. Sunday, we're back with Football Manager all day. Monday, we're back with Football Manager all day. Tuesday, we'll be playing a little some chill F1, and then next Wednesday, we'll be playing for the first time on stream Hearts of Iron 4. I'm gonna try to it's gonna be chill Hearts of Iron, but I'm gonna try to reunite the Ottoman Empire, which will be, I think, quite the challenge. Okay. Can you release him? Like, you can release him. Leighton Fourth. Expiry date for Leighton Fourth, I think, is just going to be June, right? And I think your expiry date is literally the end of the year. Well, hold on. The end of the year. Actually, the transfer window opens, so we'll say, hopefully that's that. Anyway, Learns training report, recruitment advice. I'm not worried about any of that crap. Just fucking move on, man. We've got 3 days to go. We should tick over to 2 shortly. I am going to take a small break to use the restroom once we get up to the match day. And then we'll move on from there. Picky eater test. Picky eater test. Here you go. Do you like the following? No, and yes are the responses. Blue cheese, no. Canned tuna, no. Chicken, yes. Coffee, yes. Cooked fish, It depends on what kind of fish, I would say. So, Crab, no. Grapes, yes. Ketchup, no. Mayonnaise, no. Mustard, no. Nutella spread, It's good. It's really good, but it's like I don't want it on a hot bagel or anything like that. Oysters, no. Peanut butter, yes. Ranch dressing, no. Raw fish, no. Shrimp, if it's fried. Snails, no. Sourdough bread, yes. Soy sauce, eh. Uh, Soy sauce is good, but like I'm not gonna just go out and eat it. Tea, yes. Vinegar, eh. I mean, I cook with it, and it's good on an Italian. Um, Carrots, yes. Tomatoes, no. Cucumbers, eh. Eggs, yes. Cabbage, eh. Cauliflower, no. Asparagus, no. Beef, yes. Turkey, yes. Pork, yes. Liver, no. Brussels sprouts, hell no. Dark chocolate, yes. Garlic, yes. Lettuce, yes. Broccoli, no. Zucchini, no. Coconut, hell no. Onions, no. White chocolate, yes. Tofu, no. And then the last column, avocado, yes. Orange, yes. Grapefruit, no. Raisins, yes. Strawberries, yes. Apples, yes. Wheat bread, eh. Celery, yes. Mushrooms, no. Eggplant, no. Beets, no. Watermelon, yes. Cottage cheese, no. Pickles, yes. Peas, no. Pineapple, eh. Oh, sorry, sneezing fit. Bananas, yes. Milk, yes. Olives, yes. Yogurt, eh. Beans, yes. So, semi-picky eater? I like more than I used to. Let's go with a pre-match press conference and kick things off with Keenan Blake, Sporting Life. Badger Casuals currently on a 6-match unbeaten run in the league, and the promotion contenders are rank first place in the division. This could be a very close game against a team in great form. How do you see things? How do you see things ending up? I say that we have an excellent chance. Chris Hill winning a lot of plaudits for what many perceive to be overachievement with Badger Casuals this season, given their limited resources and finances. Do you agree that he's performing at an unexpectedly high level at the moment? Absolutely. Chris showing that you don't need to spend a lot of money to take a team to the next level. They're doing very well indeed, given our constraints, and we'll need to be at our best to beat them. You're obviously very surprised by their current performance levels. Who said the fuck I was surprised? If there was a danger of Chris Hill and his side finding praise, a little patronizing though. I don't think so. No, Chris's sides are where they are on merit. We'll have to take them seriously, and I won't be allowing any complacency at all from our lads. Uh, what do you say to those who claim Snicky is neither the passing range nor the composure to excel in your style of play? That's absolute rubbish. They're a quality player, and I'm only your word said about. How much do you rely on Jack Lemon's physical excellence? Jack Lemon MD's physical excellence when going about planning for each match. I'm so lucky to have a game-changing talent in my squad. Chris Hill has a reputation for favoring more direct style of football with his Bachelor casual style. What are your thoughts on the way they play and how you plan for it? They got a throwback style I should appreciate. It's a tough challenge. Do you have any? How many times are you going to ask me the same fucking question, Keenan? Do you have any worries about going up against a team of the caliber of Crystal's Patrick Casuals? Uh, uh, they're a good team. We'll let them play well, but I know we're good enough to beat anyone on our day. That's it. Cool. Cool. Okay. Big matchup. I'm going to run the ads now so they don't interfere with the game. We'll be back in 3 minutes if you're on Twitch. All right. We got a tough one. Is it really? All right. Under 18's fixture clash, we know. Okay. Hanley made an offer. Leighton Fourth is currently getting paid, so he's unlikely to move because he's getting paid. But we're not going to renew his contract. So I don't have to discuss him making a quicker decision. He's fine where he is. Finance wise, we're okay on the budget. We're spending $6,000 below the budget. So we're fine there. Um, but we are going to let him go at the end of his contract at least, right? So there is that. Let's see. We are 1 day away from the fixture. 1 day. Lack of directness. Listen, Chris, I was fuck you for pulling that out, the IT thing. Uh we don't. Dempsey has been hurt. That's fine. Uh let's keep moving on. There's just some training. We are going to tick over to a day to go. It is match day. It is finally match day. So, man, this is a big game. This is a big game. All right. All right. Oh God. I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a little bit shaky. You know what I mean? A little bit away. Let's see how we fare. I am like 22 goals scored for Badger Casuals. And we are. Oh, they won. Okay, West Ham won. Beat Newcastle in the Carabao Cup fourth round. That means they're into the Carabao Cup fifth round against Southampton, which is the worst team they could have drawn, quite frankly. We're expected to win versus Badger Casuals. I don't know if that's the case, mate. Um, Bayern have the best youth setup in the world, next to City, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Dortmund, Barca, Ajax, PSG, Arsenal, and Atletico. So, Potts fails to attract offers. Oliver shines as McKenzie hits comeback trail for Counterlogic FC under 18s. We McSween. Oh, it's a draw. McSween scored in the 25th, and then Wiley scored in the 95th plus 1 minute to go 2-0 down at half. Liam Lawrence in the 65th, and Richie Towell 4 minutes later. The man that's wanted by 1,000 clubs. He got on the score sheet 7 minutes later. Carlos Oliver put us ahead, but we conceded in the 90th plus 6 to Vettelberg, and it is Hyde under 18s getting a point against us. They are eighth. We now haven't won in like 3, I think, in our 2 or 3, I think, in the under 18s. Actually, we're 3 points clear. We do have a game in hand over Witten under 18s. We're up to second though, so. Fitness test. McKendie's good. Sheamus is good. We are good. We are ready. Holy shit! Look at all this opposition instructions. Where the fuck did these guys come from? 31 years old. You're on a reserve side, dude. What the fuck? Do it. Let's go. Let's get into it. Nervous about is that you do not need to be nervous, Cookies. We're just gonna have a go at them, okay? We're having a go like we have a go with any other team. So let's pause the music and let's get ready to get out there. Carry your last performance. You'll do well. Motivated a few players. But here we go. Here's how Badger will line up. Coming off a 2-2 draw. And there it is in the table, the big one at the top. 16 points for each, 2 goals separating us right now in the goal difference. And Snicky and Counterlogic FC will get things underway. The big one versus Badger Casuals is here. And immediately Akoni-kun's giving away the ball. Haggerty, Patterson, that's the end of the highlight. So, don't be booked. Here's Donaghy. He has a go. Brott, that's a great save. The Brott wall. Alive and well. Here's Hughes with the ball for Badger Casuals in the 9th. Saidu, Patterson, Donaghy, Caldecott, Harris. They're moving the ball very well. Now trying to take on, I believe that's Parks on the right. Here comes the early cross. Smith is there. Frack heads it away. It'll fall to Akoni-kun. Akoni-kun. All the way back for Brott. As we try to build the back. There's me. There's Parks. Spaps. Bringing it forward. He's got an option in the middle. Parks. You had an option here. Oh, he's found Spaps on the right. Spaps continued the run. That's nicely done. Spaps cuts it inside for Cookies. Cookies got options between defenders again. Cookies, can he cut it back? Cookies with the cross. That one's deflected, and it will be a corner. Here's Sheamus to take the corner now. Sheamus whips it in, but it's headed away. Donaghy will get it clear, and Akoni-kun is going to chase that down. So CLG can come right back at it. Here's Twinkle here. Back for Jack. Now can maybe reset the pitch. It went for Twinkle. Twinkle's put this ball over towards the right. Spaps can't get to it, but Caldecott will at least put it out for a CLG throw deep in the attacking third. Here's CLG with the 12th minute free kick here. Jack takes it. Twinkle for Frack on the left. Frack will bring it forward. Defense maybe a little bit scrambling here. Back for Twinkle. It's going to come back for me. This has to go back to Jack. You could switch the ball on the right. There was a player on the touch, like wide open. That I think might be Parks on the right. Jack, it's going to go back for Brott. Brought forward. Snicky can't win it. Snicky does come down with it. Pretty heavy touch there. And now they're out of position, but it's back for Jack. Where are we going with this? Where's the ball going? Sheamus to win the header. It does so. Akoni-kun knocked off of it. Hughes will settle it. Here's Akoni-kun with a free kick. Come here, the free kick special. It's off the wall and over for a corner. Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves. Barry McAllister's put them in front of Old Blackburnian's reserves. Here's Sheamus with the corner. Whipped into a dangerous area. Header comes down. Frack for Cookies. Cookies has sent it wide. McClurg will get us restarted here in the 16th. Donaghy. Parks will head it down. Spaps has it. Spaps puts it for Snicky. Snicky with the touch. Snicky on the right-hand side. What can Snicky do here? Snicky goes for goal. It's blocked. Patterson heads it up in the air. Snicky can run it down. Snicky with the cross. Sheamus is on the back post. But the header's won by Badger, and it will come out towards Twinkle. Twinkle. Oh, puts Cookies in. Cookies! Is he on sides? Yes! Cookies is on sides. And Cookies has put us ahead in the 16th minute. Twinkle gets this back. Akoni-kun immediately, and it's 4 who's kept Cookies on. And we lead 1-0. 15 minutes into the game. 16 minutes into the game. I beg your pardon. Cookies. Twinkle's got it now. Here's Twinkle with the ball. CLG can come back again. Twinkle's got Sheamus trying to make a run down the right. Twinkle will eventually find Sheamus. Good touch from Sheamus. Puts it out left. Buys him space. The cross is blocked. Sheamus is there for it again. Twinkle with it. Twinkle maybe a little heavy. He's got Sheamus on the cutback. Sheamus free to make this cross. Cookies back post. And it's headed just over for a goal kick. Who got booked? Jack's been booked. Not the greatest. Cross back post. McClurk's had to head it down. It's going to fall for Spaps. Spaps is here. Twinkle on the volley. And it's over. Jack Book isn't great because he's always the last defender, and I've had to tell him that he's off tackles. That could be a problem. Kunikun, did he feed Snicky in? Not early enough. They wandered off sides, and and now I've been booked. Both center backs have been fucking booked. Are you kidding me? Here comes a cross in. That one's going to head up and over for a goal kick. 29th minute. Brott will get us restarted here with the goal kick. Here's myself for Parks out on the far right for Spaps. Nicely done. Spaps can cut it back in the middle, but Cookies isn't paying attention. And that, I'm sorry, that might be a Konikun's not paying attention. I've cut it out brilliantly, though. Here's Snicky. Snicky, you've got Sheamus here. Feed him, man. Put the ball. Let him make the run. Twinkle is here. A Konikun. Now does he get fed? Now does, yes, but he's too far back. He needs to make this run. He's got 11 closing him down. And now we'll go back for Frack. Twinkle's opened up here. The midfield cross comes in. That's a wicked one. Cookies is there. But it's over. And a goal kick. McClurg will restart it here in the 30th. Half an hour down. CLG 1-0 to the lead. Spaps has got it here. Spaps taking it forward. Needs to take it away from the pressure. Oh, he's found Cookies with a brilliant ball. Cookies is in. Cookies, can he score? Cookies! And McClurg has put it behind for a corner. Frack will take the corner here. Here comes the ball whipped into a dangerous area. It's headed clear by Haggerty. Here's a Konikun with it now. He's got to go all the way back for Jack. Jack boots it out towards the left. Frack is here. He's had to get away. The pressure. Sheamus is here. Oh, he's could have put. I was going to say Frack is really shaking off his man. Frack's got options. Frack whips across and Spaps going for the back post, but he's too far separated from Patterson, who's free to knock it down. I've cut that one out from Harris, and now we come back again. Frack trying to find Sheamus on the inside ball. I've used my body to separate myself from the defender and knock that ball down. We are in the 34th. Here's Harris. Parks does done well to head that. Twinkle up for Snicky. Snicky for Cookies. Cookies boots it forward. Snicky's going to have to make a run. That should have been Spaps' run. Snicky's run it down. Somehow they've run it down and given it back to Spaps. Snicky's got to tuck inside now. Spaps here trying to do that. Now for me, for Twinkle. It's really high press coming from Badger. They're pressing real hard. Frack on the ball. Frack for Sheamus. Sheamus on the turn away from his defender. Now maybe an option for Frack to cross it. Oh, he's cut inside for Twinkle. Twinkle's got options here. Twinkle goes for goal, and Twinkle scores. And it's 2. Twinkle with the slide. It's 2-0 against the league leaders. Really good. I mean, this is so good from Twinkle. 11 was caught in no man's land because he didn't go with Frack when Frack peeled back wide to stay back out towards Chalk. He was in center. So he comes forward for Twinkle. He allows him to be on that left side. But then what happens is Twinkle takes the ball and just runs into the space off that left side, and he just spins off him. Now that's going to be cut out from Cookies. Parks, nicely done on the defense. So Cookies from McConaughey, Twinkle from Frack. We're in the 89th. Here's Caldecott to Harris. Back to Caldecott. Here comes the cross. McLean's going forward. The back post. It's headed down. Saidu has it. He will boot it, but it goes over the net without any danger, and it will be a goal kick. Brock gets us restarted here in the 39th. Myself. That is a terrible pass. McLean cuts it out. Now the question is, what's he going to do? McLean's going to take it on the right-hand side. McLean Twinkle does so well. That is an absolutely brilliant tackle from Twinkle, and it will go out for a Badger casual corner here. McLean to take it. These are the league leaders. It's taken short. Jack has put it out for another corner. Haggerty couldn't get to it. Badger casuals will try again. Still McLean on the corner duty. This time a little center of the box, and this time Twinkle comes off his line to boot it clear. Harris back from McLean. Twinkle got a full boot to that, and Hughes is going to get it down. Badgers still have it. Saidu back for McLean. Hegarty. Harris, did he stay on? It's not going to matter. It goes way over him. Do they have more shots? Oh, no, we have 9 to 4. Here's Latif. Frack will knock it down. Finds Park on the right. We can actually build from this. It should have gone maybe over to Spaps, but Cookies has it in midfield. Trying over the top for Snicky. They saw it the whole way. That is actually knocked out. Snicky's going to run that down. They're going to get to it. They could send Sheamus in. Sheamus has got it. Sheamus, what can he do? He's needed to take that touch towards the byline earlier. Sheamus now has got to cut it back for Frack. Frack for Twinkle. Twinkle can line up the shot. It's over. And a goal kick. Total got here. 44th minute now. Donaghy looking for Smith. I've won the header. Sheamus for Twinkle. Twinkle for Snicky. Great touch from Snicky to keep a hold of that. Snicky, they're running it all the way down the wing here. They got the cut back inside again. Sheamus here, maybe too heavy a touch. Back post, it's going for Spaps. Spaps heads it back in. Cookies could get to it. It's headed clear. Snicky for Spaps is there! And it flashes across the face of goal, but just wide of the post and out for a goal kick. Here's Parks in the first of 2 minutes of added time on the throw-in. Moses Abah for Cone has scored to put them ahead of Lim. Twinkle. Back for me. I've called for it. I can run forward with it. Am I going to go? Have a go on goal? I do have a go on goal. McClurg will stop it. That is halftime. It's 2-0 against the league leaders. This is a team that scored 22 goals in their opening 6 games, and we've limited them to just 1 shot on target, 4 shots in total, and a .18 XG. We lead 2-0 at the half. That is, we're on the scoreboard. We certainly deserve to be. Everyone should be very happy. That was a phenomenal half. After what was a terrible first half in our previous game against Old Blackburnians reserves, where we still scored, but we were 1-1 at the start, or very shortly into the second half. We have now come out and had a phenomenal performance to go up 2-0 here. Now here's a Konikun, 67th minute. Frack for Jack here. Jack over the top looking for Sheamus. I don't know if he's going to be able to get to this. Oh, Hughes, it's hit off his back, and Sheamus comes down with it. Sheamus, he's got options. He's had to cut it inside. Twinkle with the cross. Cookies could be there. Cookies, it's headed away by Patterson. Snicky comes down with it. Spaps on the back post again. They're in the same position, and Spaps puts it in, and it's 3. $3-0 for Spaps and CLG. And there will be, it's looking like there will be a new club at the top of the pile after the 7th match week. It could very well be CLG. $3-0 is the scoreline. That's a beautiful cutout from Cookies, by the way. He needs options with the ball. The players haven't come. He needs to hold up the ball. Spaps will cut it back inside. Here's Parks. Parks for Twinkle. The spaces are being filled. Oh my God. Sheamus is begging for it in this space. Finally, the ball finds him, but a little bit too wide. Sheamus will have to cut it back. Frack is here. Frack, Twinkle, lovely run on the inside. Sheamus. This is beautiful football. Spaps on the back post. It's not meant for him. I've knocked it down. It goes back for Parks. Parks needs an option. The cross will spin its way out for a corner. Sheamus. And that's grabbed by McClurg straight off the corner. It's not the end of the highlight either. Maybe more to come. McClurg puts it back in play. I've won the header, but it goes to Smith. And here's Latif. I've cut it out again. Here's a Konikun Parks. Cookies. Cookies bringing it up the right. Cookies still dribbling it. Cookies cuts it back inside for Spaps. Spaps with the right target forward. That's a cheeky chip. But, oh, it's fallen for Twinkle off the clearance. Twinkle's a shot. It deflects just wide of the post. And it will be a CLG corner. Sheamus on the right-hand side. If your right back is called Parks, surely your left back must be named Recreation. Fertilizer 3000, welcome to the stream. That's not a bad, that's a pretty good joke. But unfortunately, he's not. Our left back is known as Frack, otherwise known as Frackin' Fenwa. That we call him Frackin' Fenwa. Here is Sheamus on the left. Twinkle with it. Oh, that's a wonderful cross, and a Konikun has Hegarty got a touch to it, but it didn't look like he did. It looked like it was just missed by Konikun. We'll take the corner though. Frack to put it in play here in the 53rd. There's a scramble for it. It's headed clear. Smith will have it for Badger Casuals here to maybe build something. They are the league leaders, and they are 3-0 down to us. Patterson, Donaghy, Seydu now in the midfield. Finds a pass. Oh, that is very nicely done. Latif, the flag goes up. He's offsides. And thankfully he is, because I actually came forward for that ball and it left the space between the center backs. So that could have been a problem. But thankfully he was offsides. Here's Caldecott now with the throw in here in the 58th. Patterson over the top for Latif. Latif knocks it down. Parks was out of position. And here's Caldecott. Back for Latif. Latif turning on the right. Very nice turn. Smith is alone in the box, and Brott is going to grab that. So 59th minute. Here's Hughes for Badger. Saidu, Hughes, Hegarty. Smith, was he on sides? It's not going to matter. Saidu for Donaghy. Back for Haggerty. I think we're going to praise. This one's a long ball. Harris over the top. Oh, Smith tried to head that. It didn't. Oh, my God. It's bouncing all around, and finally Spaps gets to it and clears it. I cannot believe it. That was dangerous. Parks with the throw here in the 63rd. Here's Spaps. Twinkle. Back for Cookies. Cookies. Myself. Twinkle. What's he going to do? Oh, he's found Frack on the left. Nice ball. I don't know why the bounce pass needed to go to Sheamus. I just think you drive to the byline. Because if you're Frack and you're in all that, oh, that is just offsides. He just moved out of his half. But if you're on the other end and you're Frack, I don't think you play that bounce pass. I just think you have space. You take it to the byline. You want to push the defensive line back. Maybe one player tries to peel off his defender. It was successful for us all game. I don't know. By the way, if you're joining, this is a bottom-to-top save with community members from the old CLG Discord and CounterLogic Gaming fans. All of these members at some point were either CounterLogic Gaming fans, like Cookies and Akonikun and Sheamus, or commentators of CounterLogic Gaming, like Snicky, like myself, like Parks, or somehow affiliated with CounterLogic Gaming, like Twinkle. And that's a nice cross. But so more information is !CLG. And we're using Dan FM Database's level 20, England level 20 database for the save. More information on that, !DB. It is the 65th minute. That is a nice pass attempted by Sheamus, or to Sheamus, but just didn't find the target. So we're out shooting them. We're doing well. I did not mean to click Jack's name. I meant to click this. No, that's me. This, and actually bring him off for Ben Brindley, who's going to come in again for the first time in a while. I think Sheamus might be the second. I don't have a second center back to sub myself out with. The one thing about these amateur leagues down in the pyramid, levels 20, level 19, level 18, level 17, etc., etc., it's the old school sub rules. You only name 5 to your bench. you only sub in 3 subs. There are no substitution windows you have to abide by. You get 3 subs. What the fuck is going on with that ball? Now Smith's all alone. Smith with a shot. Thankfully it's weak. And Brott will glove it. No idea what that was. Ben Brindley's come on. I think we're going to take Sheamus out next. It'll be Simon Roger McKendy, the hero of the last game, coming in. That bounced all around. Spaps is going to get to it. He's back is towards goal, so we can't really do anything with the ball. That's a lovely find to Parks. Parks is on sides, but it's an even better tackle from Harris. So, McKendy's on. Here's Blake with a free kick. Blake goes for it back post. Parks heads it out. And it will be a Badger Casuals corner. I think I'm going to make my last sub, and that's Sean Warner is going to come in for Parks. So just some defensive shot. We got just about 10 minutes in stoppage, a little over. That one's headed up. Hughes could get to it. That one's headed over. Well, I should say over. It's wide. It hits the side netting. So that'll be a goal kick for us. Sean Warner's come in. We've made all our subs now. Brindley for Jack Lemon MD. Frack's just been booked, so we're going to have to tell him to ease off tackles. Simon Roger McKendy for Sheamus. And Sean Warner's now come in for Parks. So Cookies here goes for goal, but it's not very well struck. McClurg will have it. We are almost in the stoppage now. 89th minute. Konikun, that's too heavy a touch. McLean will cut it out. Here's Haggerty to Blake. Latif is here. Latif was built up as one of the better players in the division. He has been very quiet tonight. Here's Valric. Valric back for Sadu. Sadu goes for goal, and Brott has kept his clean sheet intact by putting it behind for a corner. Final minute of the 90 now. And Blake will take this corner for Badger Casuals. Blake whips it in. It's going to go back to Harris. Harris could have a go and goal! And he scored a fucking wonder goal. Brian Harris has scored a fucking wonderful goal. That's another clean sheet that Brott maybe should have had ruined. It shouldn't change the outcome of the match. Knock on wood. But, I mean, that is the fucking blinder of a goal. And now we have just the 4 minutes of stoppage to play. You know that gif of the woman chewing the bubble gum, really? Like, that... he can't repeat that if he tried 100 times. That is getting FM'd in a way, right? But I think we'll be okay. By the way, Fertilizer, let me know about your save if you're playing any save in FM, man. Because I'm experimenting offline with a few different saves. I've always done bottom to top. This is bottom to top as well, but offline, I've actually picked up one that's a new challenge. So the Latif might be off. It won't matter. Warner, he is off. Latif is off. We can time waste some more. 92nd minute of out of time now into the final minute. That is going to do it. This should do it. It should be 3-1. Akonikun knocks it in. Hughes heads it. McKendy's there. But certainly you got to think, well, that's whipped across. McClurg has it. The final whistle's got to go here. And it will. The league leaders are beaten 3-1 at our house, which only calls for sweet victory. Currently playing with Granada. So far finished 4th, 3rd, 6th, 4th, and 3rd. Granada, what division are they in? Granada. I've heard of the club before. I can't fucking remember where they're from. Is that La Liga? Or is that... I'm looking it up now. It is La Liga. Spanish First Division. Nice. Nice. Yes, sir. Nice. I picked a hell. That's a challenge, man. Granada's a challenge. I feel like La Liga is actually a really big challenge because just Real are so dominant. And Barca aren't a pushover either, obviously. But uh, Carlton Sports Club, is it a challenge? Are you doing any sort of challenge? Or are you just playing as Granada? Carlton Sports Club, Jones in the 25th and in the 62nd means they get an overdue win over Langho under 21s. They push Langho under 21s into the drop. Carlton are going to be above by a point. Cole's 45th plus 2-minute goal from Abba is enough to see them pass Lim reserves, who were a promotion favorite at the start of the season. Lim now down the 5th. Cole lift above them by 2 goals. Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves, it's McAllister's 13th, which is enough to sink old Blackburnian reserves 1-0. Standish St. Wilfrid's are a point back from Badger Casuals now. We go 3 clear at the top. Just playing as Granada, trying to get them to win anything. Only managed a Spanish Cup victory as of yet. Okay. Is that your club in real life, or did you just want the challenge of playing in La Liga? Because La Liga is a fun league to manage in. It gets frustrating when having to play the big boys, but it is a fun league. I will say that. Let Twinkle inform as Logic FC score easy victory. Oh, we're gonna have 2 journalists in attendance. Look at that, sexy now. We got 2 journalists in attendance. Let's kick this off with the first question from Carl Chandler, BBC Radio Manchester. Good result for you out there against a side who were very vocal in your admiration before the match. How do you think your comments might have impacted the result today? I mean, come on. Just picked a random team in Spain, really. Didn't want a big team, but wanted to compete nevertheless. Very nice. Is this your first FM? Or have you played FM for a few years? Uh, I don't know about that. They're still a good side, and I hope they don't get too disheartened at that. Chris has worked miracles with them recently, and one result doesn't change that. We just outperformed them on the day. A good result for side. How surprising was it for you, given your pre-match opinions of? You just asked me the same question, Carl. I've been playing. You've been playing since Championship Manager, so you have to be from. I would imagine you're based in Europe because I think FM 5 or 6 was like the first one available here in the States, and then it didn't come on Steam until I want to say FM 9. So I didn't actually get exposed to FM until FM 10. And I've been playing FM since FM 10, but you're Belgian. Okay. I started the very first. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so jealous. We didn't have it here in the States until I want to say it was 5, and it wasn't on Steam until 9. 8 or 9, one of those two. So FM 10 is the first one I bought. Turned out to be an absolute amazing addition. But yeah. 16, 10, 12, 16, and this one are the ones I have the most hours in. It's been a lot. FM is just it's it is an addiction like no other. Um, no, I wouldn't say. Why would I open arms? I'm always confident in my team. I'm always prepared to do whatever comes our way. The pre-match comments really mean nothing. There you go. Don't be jealous. Playing for solo also means the oldest. I'll be 48 next month. I mean, I'm 36, so um, you know, I wouldn't say you're old. I wouldn't say I'm old, but I'm not a spring chicken anymore. You know what I mean? I used to. I mean, let me put it this way. It feels weird saying that, but like I used to commentate Counter Strike, and I commentated Counter Strike for 4.5 years, and I was always the oldest one. Ah, you're the same age as my wife then. Nice, yeah. I was always the oldest one when I commentated Counter Strike. Believe it or not, I was in a broadcasting agency that had like 30 of us Counter Strike commentators, right? And I was the oldest guy there by 5 years. So it's really odd to constantly be the oldest guy in the room. And you're like 31 at the time when I started, and I'm the oldest guy in the room. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, what am I doing wrong when my boss is 24 and I'm fucking 33? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing wrong? So, Twinkle had a great game out for you. I can imagine what that's like. Oh, God. Uh, Twinkle had a great game out for you there. What did you make of it? Magical stuff, I have to say. Twinkle really enjoyed themselves. You know what was funny? I got paired with this commentator. He's still commentating. He's a good commentator, right? but he was young. And when he joined the broadcasting agency, I think he was like 16 or just turned 17. So when we didn't get partnered together a lot just because of the nature of just the schedule. But when we did, we called it the Young and the Restless, and I'm like, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. We had all sorts of nicknames for us as a commentary duo: the Young and the Restless, the Old and the Gold. Like it was just fucking. Oh man, we had a good time with it though. This is Matt K, Manchester Evening News now. Obviously, you don't like seeing your side concede goals, but I'm sure you admit that Brian Harris scoring an accurate finish with 20. Yeah, it was a good goal. Uh, there's not a lot you can do when goals like that going against you, really. I mean, that's true. You seem to have got one over Chris Hill with that result. How are you feeling about the Battle of Wits? I wouldn't say that. That's harsh. Uh, okay. I don't believe in mind games. That's true. That wins put you top. Do you think you can make that spot your own? Absolutely. Okay, good. That's the end of the press conference. Cool. So that is the end of the press conference. We are top of the league with 7 down. There's only 18 games in this division, so we are over a third of the way down. And that is it. Our next match, are struggling Lim Reserves. Their form has been terrible. And then we got South Manchester, who are 0-6. By the way, I'm just curious, are Southampton still bad? Southampton finally picked up a point. They literally were 0-8, and they picked up a point. So, and Villa are back on top. Oh man, Leagues and Focus is going to be a fun thing to do next episode. But that we're gonna have a cheeky save. That is the end of the stream. Uh, Fertilizer, thank you so much for coming by. Fast Eddie as well. It was great having you both. The FM doesn't stop here. We're about to send you over to Mr. Cellophane, who's doing a Build a Nation in Croatia. We are back here tomorrow night. We're back here Thursday night. We're back here Friday night. We're back here early on Sunday morning as well, all the way through the Olympics, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So that would be 1:30 p.m. Central European Summer Time, starting Saturday. I'm going to call it a night as well. Enjoy your evening, Fertilizer. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. You too. For those on the YouTube, this was CLG FC episode 63. We'll see you for the next video. We won the big one. Now we got to take care of business against the rest of the league. We look forward to doing that. Until then, take care.